Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're journeying to a nation that many people couldn't even point to on a map. Tucked away in Central Africa, it's a land of volcanic islands, dense rainforests, and unique cultures. Get ready to have your mind blown as we uncover 20 surprising facts about the one and only Equatorial Guinea. Let's dive in. Kicking things off at number 1, Equatorial Guinea is the only country in Africa where Spanish is an official language. That's right, while French and Portuguese are also official, Spanish is the most widely spoken. A legacy of its time as a Spanish colony, so if you know some Spanish, you'll have an easier time getting around. Fact number 2, the country is split into two distinct parts. There's the mainland region, called Rio Muni, which is sandwiched between Cameroon and Gabon. And then there's the insular region, which includes the island of Bioko, where the capital is, and the smaller island of Anaban, plus a few other islets. Speaking of the capital, here's fact 3. The current capital, Malabo, is on an island, not the mainland. This is pretty unusual for any country. It's located on the northern coast of Bioko Island, which is actually geographically closer to Cameroon than to mainland Equatorial Guinea. But wait, there's more. Fact 4. They're building a brand new capital city from scratch. It's called Ciudad de la Paz, which means City of Peace. This futuristic, purpose-built city is located deep in the jungle of the mainland and is designed to eventually replace Malabo as the nation's capital. Imagine moving your entire government to a city built in the middle of a rainforest. Number 5 is a bit of a shocker. Equatorial Guinea has one of the highest GDP per capita rates in all of Africa. You might think it's a wealthy paradise, but hold that thought. This wealth comes almost entirely from massive offshore oil reserves discovered in the 1990s. This leads us to a more complex reality with fact 6. Despite its high GDP per capita on paper, the wealth distribution is extremely unequal. A vast majority of the population lives in poverty, with limited access to basic services like clean water and healthcare. It's a stark reminder that statistics don't always tell the whole story. Let's move to nature for fact 7. The country is a biodiversity hotspot. Its rainforests are home to an incredible array of wildlife, including various primate species like gorillas, chimpanzees, and the drill, one of Africa's most endangered primates. Bioko Island is particularly famous for its primate research and conservation efforts. Fact 8. The world's largest frog lives here. The Goliath frog can grow up to 30 centimeters long and weigh over 3 kilograms. That's about the size of a house cat. You can find these giants in the fast-flowing rivers of the mainland. Just imagine stumbling upon one of those during a jungle trek. For fact number 9, let's talk about volcanoes. Bioko Island is volcanic in origin and its highest point is Pico Basel, an active but currently dormant volcano. The rich volcanic soil is what makes the island so lush and fertile, perfect for growing cocoa, which was once the country's main export. Fact 10 is a linguistic curiosity. Remember Anaban, that tiny island far to the south? It has its own unique language called Anabanese or Fadiamb. It's a Portuguese-based Creole language, a remnant of when the Portuguese first settled the island in the 15th century. It's completely different from the languages spoken elsewhere in the country. At number 11, the national flag has deep meaning. The green stripe represents the country's natural resources and jungles. The white stands for peace. The red symbolizes the bloodshed by fighters for independence. And the blue triangle represents the sea that connects the mainland to the islands. The coat of arms in the center features a silk cotton tree. Fact 12. Equatorial Guinea is tiny. In terms of area, it's one of the smallest countries in continental Africa. The entire country is smaller than the state of Maryland in the U.S. But what it lacks in size, it makes up for in cultural and ecological diversity. Let's talk history with fact 13. Before it was Spanish Guinea, Bioko Island was actually a British base. From 1827 to 1843, the British leased the island from Spain and used it as a naval station to help suppress the slave trade in the region. Fact 14 might surprise you. The country's president has been in power for a very long time. Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo has been the president since 1979, making him one of the longest-serving leaders in the world. This long tenure has shaped the nation's modern political landscape in profound ways. For number 15, let's head to the mainland. Monte Allen National Park is a protected area of over 2,000 square kilometers of pristine rainforest. It's a paradise for eco-tourists, offering opportunities to see forest elephants, gorillas, and hundreds of bird species. The park's infrastructure is still developing, so visiting is a true off-the-beaten-path adventure. Fact 16 is about a unique cultural group. The Bubi people are the indigenous inhabitants of Bioko Island. They have their own language, traditions, and a history that predates European colonization by centuries. Their culture offers a fascinating glimpse into the island's pre-colonial past. Number 17. Equatorial Guinea has its own version of a lost world. The southern part of Bioko Island is a remote, rugged area with stunning black sand beaches and dense, untouched rainforest. This area, known as the Luba Crater Scientific Reserve, is a critical nesting ground for several species of sea turtles, including the giant leatherback. Fact 18. The country's name is a bit of a geographical puzzle. Guinea is a name used for several countries in the region, historically referring to the coast of West Africa. The equatorial part comes from the fact that its territory lies just north of the equator, with Anneben Island being just south of it. So it literally straddles the equator. Coming in at number 19, despite its oil wealth, tourism is still very undeveloped. Getting a visa can be a challenging process and travel infrastructure is limited. This means that for the intrepid traveler who makes the journey, you'll have an experience that few others have had. You won't find crowds of tourists here. And finally, fact number 20, the ceiba tree on the national coat of arms is not just any tree. It's a specific, historic silk cotton tree under which the first treaty was signed between a local ruler and the Spanish. It represents the foundation of the nation and the Pact of Peace. So there you have it, 20 surprising, fascinating, and complex facts about Equatorial Guinea. It's a country of incredible natural beauty, deep cultural roots, and stark contrasts. It is a reminder that there are still corners of the world that remain mysterious and largely unexplored. What fact surprised you the most? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures around the globe. See you in the next video.